Welcome to Luxuriously Poor, where if saving food is a mistake, it's a mistake I can eat. Thank you for stopping by. Now, I have a potato here boiling on top of the stove. It's only one potato because I had some hamburger meat left over from Father's Day. My nutter butter insisted that I make some hamburgers. He likes hamburgers and I don't buy them out. And so I will only buy hamburger meat in the tray, and I had this amount left over, and I wanted to share this with you because so many times you have such a small amount of hamburger meat, but it's not enough to make tacos for everybody in your family. Now, for me, this probably would be, but I want this hamburger meat to stretch for two people for 2 meals. And so you know that this may look like a lot of hamburger meat, but once it's cooked, it's not much at all because hamburger meat is pretty much, it's got a lot of fat in it, especially the hamburger meat that you use to make hamburgers, because that's what makes the hamburger taste so good is the fat in the meat. And so we're going to take this and cook it. Okay, here we go. Throwing the hamburger meat into the skillet. Now, the skillet is a little bit hot. I didn't put any oil in it, nothing at all. And I'll break this up here and cook it. You can hear my roosters in the background. Aren't they amazing? Now, a lot of people buy packets of taco seasoning. Now, I keep garlic powder, onion powder, cumin, black pepper. I keep all those seasonings on hand. So I don't bother with taco seasoning. I have red chili pepper. I have paprika. So I don't need to buy packets of taco seasoning. I add garlic powder. I add onion powder to this. I add salt. I add cumin. And I also add a touch of chili pepper. That's it. And that's my seasoning for this. Now, I want you to understand, if you're trying to stretch your hamburger meat to make it last more meals, you don't have to use just potatoes. You could chop up a bunch of tomatoes and put it in there. That'll help it stretch. You could chop up some coleslaw. Not coleslaw, I'm sorry. Cabbage. Very thin. And throw it in there. You wouldn't need to put lettuce on your tacos after that. And you wouldn't need to put tomato in your tacos if you cooked it in with the meat. Now, I'm straining my hamburger meat here. You could even put beans and mash them up. But I'm going to mash up potatoes. But get creative, because the time is coming. You may not even be able to get your hands on potatoes. So you have to think of, what else could I do to stretch this? What else could I use? Now, I'm going to throw in my hamburger meat here and mix it up with the potatoes. Now, I have got enough here to make 12 tacos that will feed two people for 2 days from that leftover hamburger meat. So that hamburger meat cost me $8 and something, and I have made 6 burgers out of it and 12 tacos. Okay, we have our hamburger mixed up well with our potato. I got my corn tortillas sitting here. I'll put the mixture onto the corn tortillas. I am not going to heat the tortilla first. I have my fat already in the skillet getting hot, and that will heat the tortilla and make it so that I can fold it in half, and I do not have to heat it first to put it into the skillet. And we're going to repeat this process several times until we get as many tacos as we want per person. Now, it's 4 in my family per person. They like to have 4 tacos. And so that's how many I will make. I'm getting my shadow caught in here. My lighting is really bad this morning. But I wanted you to see what you can do and how you could stretch. So I hope you enjoyed this. And think outside the box, because we're going to need to.